Sponsored by Bet365.
Hello everyone and welcome to the third edition of Tuck's Tips before the third and final test match between the Qantas Wallabies and England at Allianz Stadium at Sydney this weekend. A tough start for the Wallabies, Tuck. 2 losses. Where did they go wrong?
Yeah, thanks Mick. Really disappointing in Melbourne last week for the Wallabies. Just outplayed by England all over the park. They had enough ball to win 3 games. But England just played smarter in my view. They kicked when they had to kick and just defended outstandingly.
Well, they've got an opportunity to turn it around and at least get one of the rubbers in this 3-test series. And let's have a look at the lineup. Starting with the forward pack, a couple of changes again in the 4 and 5 jerseys, and he's retained the same back row with Sean McMahon starting at 8.
Yeah, obviously Czech's got a question mark over the second row, making both changes there. Look, Will Skelton will add a lot of size to that pack, but obviously it'll be interesting how the line-out works with him not as a really qualified jumper, so it'll be interesting. But I think, the back row picked itself, and I think the front row deserved another go, but albeit the scrum was under a lot of pressure last week.
And having a look at the backs, a surprise inclusion there at 12, Matt Dunning. He had a 6-week injury. Initially thought to be ruled out for the entire England series when he injured that knee playing for the Brumbies back in May. He finds himself in the number 12 jersey and the only change to the back line.
Yeah, I think Matt Dunning is a great inclusion. He's a quality player and I think he deserves to be there. Feel bad for Karevi. Look, I think the rest of the guys in the back line need to perform. Phibbs didn't have his best game last week, but Israel Folau, Dane Halapeti were very strong.
Now we have a look at the bench and another potential debutant making his way into the lineup this weekend, Adam Coleman from the Force, and then Tankeli Noah-Rivaro has been added to an extended bench as well, coming back from Glasgow, making his first appearance in the gold jersey since he famously scored that try with his first touch of the ball against the USA.
Yeah, look, Adam Coleman could be a massive night for him. Another second row change, so it'll be interesting to see if he gets a run. Love to see Wycliffe Palu back in the pack. And to Kelly, mate, it's great to see a winger heavier than everyone else on the side other than Will Skelton. He's a massive man and I love watching him play. It'll be interesting to see how he goes when Ford and Farrell kick him behind. But other than that, it'd be great to see him in open field.
And Matty, our player in focus this week is the dual John Eales medalist, Israel Folau. This guy has been an absolute phenomenon since he came to rugby.
I'm a massive fan of Israel Folau, like I think everyone in the country. He was outstanding last week, probably his best game in a while in a Wallaby jersey. I thought he was fantastic under the high ball. There's no one better, and he just added a spark to that back line. I'd love to see them do similar. The Wallabies do similar what they do at the Waratahs by having him a fullback in defence and 13 in attack. I think he's that good. We could use him there. The more touches Israel Folau gets in this game, the better the Wallabies will go. He's been outstanding, and I'm looking forward to seeing him put up another strong performance.
Okay, Tuck, let's have a look at the markets. And for the first time in the series, England are favourites at $1.80.
Yeah, deserved favourites. You can't win 2 tests in a row and not be favourites. I think they deserve that on the back of some really good performances. But the most impressive thing about their performances for mine has been their competitiveness and how much they've wanted to win these test matches. Eddie has distilled that in them.
It's definitely going to be another tight affair according to the market. It's 1.5 the line. And if you want to take a look at a different market this week, we're going to have a look at the half-time, full-time double. And if you look at the first 2 test matches, England having a lead at half-time and going on to win the match, that's the favourite again at $2.40. But if you like Australia into Australia, that's $2.50.
Yeah, Mick, but I think England were very lucky in that first game and it was very close. I think these test matches are going to be close like the others. So I think the value at a England up at half-time and Australia to win at $7.50 I like. Or if you're an English supporter, maybe Australia up at half-time and England to win at $7. I think the fact the game's going to be so close, I'd be going for a bit of value there.
Well, that wraps up another edition of the show, and we all can't wait now for the third and final test match between the Qantas Wallabies and England at a packed house at Allianz Stadium on Saturday night. Keep it locked on Rugby.com.au for all the latest rugby news from around the world. And if you're having a bet this weekend, remember, gamble responsibly.
It'd be great to see a full house at Allianz. Go the Wallabies.